Good morning, Honor.
Good morning. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record, please.
Laura Garcia.
All right, you may proceed.
Ms. Garcia, tell the judge how you know Rocio.
Humberto is my son.
Okay, and you know that he has applied for salvation. But it's still opposed to that application, and you're here to ask the judge to grant that probation. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And what would you like her to know about Rocio?
That he stands that he did wrong and that he's willing to get the help he needs and take whatever proceedings the judge asks of him.
All right, I'm sorry. If we could go off the record for a moment. So when I'm reviewing the TAP evaluation in the pre-sentence investigation report, it has attached to it as a plea bargain agreement a cap of 5 years. I don't think that belongs with this.
No, Judge.
No, Judge, that's not it.
So with regards to the plea bargain page that's attached to the pre-sentence investigation report, do both parties agree that that is incorrect?
Yes.
Your Honor.
All right. So according to the plea bargaining agreement, in this case, what the court has is y'all have agreed to a cap of 10 in the prison. There's a $5,000 fine. The state is opposed to the application for deferred adjudication. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm sorry for interrupting. You may proceed, counsel.
How do you think this happened with Rocio?
He just happens to do wrong, and best thing I can say is that he was on the wrong side at the wrong time, and I guess he just caught up to him.
When we spoke beforehand, you had said something about you believe that curiosity was involved.
Yes.
Okay. And you think that got the better of him at that time?
Yes, he did.
And are you willing to support him, help him in any way you can if the judge was to grant him probation?
Yes, sir.
Ambrosio did have a job when he was arrested, is that right?
Yes.
And he had that job, I think, either right before or right after graduating high school, is that right?
Yes.
And of course, he lost that employment as part of his, after he got arrested.
Yes.
Are you concerned about if the judge is to grant him probation? Are you concerned about him being able to get a job and pay this $5,000 fine that they're asking for?
Money wise, yes. The job, I'm ready to get it done.
I don't have any other questions. I don't know Ms. Brown.
All right. Any questions?
Just very briefly. And it's Ms. Garcia.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Do you understand the charges that your son is pled to?
Yes.
And you understand this wasn't just one image or just accessing a website. This was him actually possessing multiple images of child pornography. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you think it's important that he takes full accountability and doesn't diminish what he did?
Yes.
That's the next question.
Any further judges?
All right. Thank you so much for coming in and giving me some insight into it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other witnesses, counsel?
Mr. Cabrera.
Sir? Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Ambrosio Cabrera.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Ambrosio, you graduated high school, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And where did you used to work?
Right before my arrest, I worked at a place called Baird Foundation Repair,
And what
but I
kind-
had some other jobs for that.
And had you ever had trouble finding a job before that?
There have been instances, but I got a job at the end of it.
I think in the PSI there's a reference to the officer who did your interview asking why you hadn't sought any kind of treatment. And you and I talked about that. What would you like the judge to know about why that hadn't commenced or why you hadn't received that?
Judge, when the probation officer asked me why I hadn't received treatment, I told him that treatment, psychiatric help costs money, and ashamed as I am, I am, I, I was afraid to even leave my house to go to the front yard to even take out the trash. And
Why? We'll tell the judge why you felt that was.
I was ashamed, ashamed for my actions, and my neighbors, they saw everything and saw that, my house was, they did, I had a search warrant for my house and I was ashamed to have my neighbors see it, but regarding, not even treatment costs money, and it's even harder for me to even ask for a job.
Oh, that because you know they're going to see your background. Is that what you mean?
If they would see my background from the background check, if afraid for my safety, if perhaps coworkers might find out about my charges, and I would say that if I wish that I had hope that I could have counseling to ask about things regarding getting a job.
At this point, the mother's desperate plea and the defendant's emotional testimony have hit the courtroom. But Judge Fleer isn't swayed by emotion. He's slicing through every word, every piece of evidence with razor-sharp precision. This isn't sympathy hour. This is judgment in its purest form. The law doesn't flinch. Now the real question is, should age or youth ever dull the blade of justice when the crime cuts this deep?
Well, you understand that you would have to register annually.
Yes, sir.
And do you have anything else that you'd like the judge to know before she decides what to do?
Judge, I'm so sorry. I wish that I could change my time. I'm ready to accept the consequences.
Nothing further, Judge.
All right, any questions?
Okay, very much. Mr. Cooper,